What if space is not really space? What if the universe is not a place filled with stars and planets but a giant archive of everything that has ever happened? Today, I want to share a strange but powerful idea. An original theory. A theory that says, the universe is not made of objects. The universe is made of time traces. 1. The illusion of the cosmic view. When you look at the night sky, it feels simple. You look up and you see stars. But what you are actually seeing is something very different. Light does not travel instantly. It moves. Sometimes for years. Sometimes for thousands of years. Sometimes for millions or even billions of years. So when you look at a distant galaxy, you are not seeing it as it is. You are seeing it as it was. In other words, every time we observe the universe, we are looking into the past. This one simple fact changes everything. 2. Time and space are not separate. More than 100 years ago, a physicist named Albert Einstein showed something revolutionary. Time and space are not two independent things. They are deeply connected. They form a single structure. This idea is usually described as space-time. But today, I want to take this idea one step further. Much further. 3. The core idea of the theory here is the main statement of this theory. We do not live inside space. We live inside a record of time. Not a metaphor. Not poetry. A literal record. Every event in the universe leaves a trace. Not just in matter. Not just in energy. But in time itself. The birth of a star. The explosion of a supernova. The collision of galaxies. The formation of a planet. Each event produces a time signature. A kind of footprint. And what we call the universe is actually the collection of all those footprints. 4. Why the universe looks like a movie of the past. Think about a simple example. When you watch a video on your phone, you are not seeing reality. You are seeing a stored version of reality. A finished event. Now imagine something similar on a cosmic scale. Scientists working at NASA observe objects so distant that their light started traveling long before humans even existed. Some of the galaxies we see today may already be completely different. Some stars may already be gone. But their light is still arriving. Their history is still playing. So the sky above us is not a window. It is a playback. 5. A disturbing question here is the uncomfortable question. If all information reaches us with delay, do we ever observe the present? Even the sun is not seen in real time. We see it several minutes in the past. That means there is always a gap between reality and what we can observe. So where is the true now of the universe? 6. The theory of time traces. This is where the theory becomes different from normal astronomy. It proposes that reality does not disappear after an event happens. Instead, every event becomes permanently embedded into time itself. Not stored on a physical disk. Not saved in some external memory. Time is the storage. Space is only how those records appear to us. In this view, a star is not primarily an object. A star is a long-lasting time trace of nuclear reactions, gravity, and motion. A galaxy is not just billions of stars. It is billions of overlapping histories. The universe is not a collection of things. It is a collection of completed moments. 7. Why we experience a stable world. You might wonder. If everything is just time records, why does the world feel solid and continuous? Because most cosmic processes are slow. Very slow. Stars burn for millions or billions of years. Planets orbit calmly. Galaxies evolve gradually. So their time traces overlap almost perfectly. They create the illusion of permanent objects. But what we really observe is a smooth stream of recorded change. 8. Where is the real universe then? According to this theory, the real universe exists only in the present layer, A layer we can never fully observe. Because observation always requires information to travel. And information needs time. So the present moment of the universe is always ahead of us. Always unreachable. We are permanently living slightly behind reality. 9. A radical implication here is the most radical consequence. If time stores everything, then the past is not gone. It is still physically embedded into the structure of the universe. Not as memory in our minds, but as real, measurable traces. In this sense, the universe is not moving forward and deleting its history. It is expanding its archive. Every second adds new layers to reality. 10. What about the future? Now comes the strange part. If the past is preserved, what about the future? This theory suggests something unsettling. The future may already exist as a potential structure inside time. Not as a finished movie, but as a set of allowed paths. We do not create the future. We navigate through a landscape of possible time traces. Reality is not being written from scratch. It is being selected. 11. Why this does not destroy free will? This does not mean everything is fixed. It means the structure of time allows many outcomes. Our decisions are part of the physical process that selects which time trace becomes real. We are not passive viewers. We are active contributors to the archive. Every action we take becomes another permanent layer in the universe. 12. A new way to understand existence. So let's summarize the theory. The universe is not primarily a place. It is a historical structure. What we see as stars, planets, and galaxies are stabilized time records of physical processes. We do not observe reality directly. We observe what reality has already finished doing. The present universe is always invisible. The past universe is what fills the sky. 13. The final thought: when you look up at the stars tonight, you are not just looking far away. You are looking deep into a cosmic memory. A memory that never fades. A memory written into time itself.